Rosarito, Mexico.
Relaxing rain sounds. Audio.
Why would you put on relaxing rain sounds while it's raining? What? Hey, thank you for the follow, Lion King Richard. Yeah, you need double immersion. Double rainfall sounds. Dude, Pride Rock! This already feels atmospheric. This movie is insane, but it is definitely held up boards by the atmosphere and cinematography, definitely. I mean, I'm all for that, as long as it's interesting. Oh no, the coral's releasing its purple fart gas! That shot of a vibrator really says a lot about society. I don't really know how to describe this movie adequately to you, chat. Is this scene gonna be TOS? No. As far as I'm aware, no. Here are our two heroes, our two sexy Interpol agents.
Asses to ashes.
What the fuck is this, Shark? I am fascinated so far. Didn't I tell you? I was like, this is a film that's built for not for Mystery Shark Theater. This isn't even a B movie. It's much, much weirder than that. This is built for Tubi trash cinema. It was a crime that Tubi did not have the rights to this film until now. Is he a furry? He's dreaming about being a dog. On the DVD, there's another version with some dude rambling before each of the chapters. No way, really? That's pretty funny. That would be interesting to watch after seeing the film, like, normally. This is how my dreams are. Yeah, no, the film is, like, shot like it's, like, a weird fever dream. It's very strange. That was why I was like, we have to watch this on stream. More people need to know about this crazy film that nobody has seen. See, he's a marine biology pervert. His public masturbator jacket was like full of coral. There's two lesbians making out in the woods. Is that a fish? Did that fall out of his pants? Where did that come from? Oh, hey, look, one of the dogs has heterochromia. Ah, he's going off to his pedophile van so he can jack off. Nice. Stop judging, Shark. What's your public masturbated jacket full of? I do already get why some people would walk out of this. We've barely been watching the movie for like 5 minutes, boards. Give it a chance. Is he a marine? Well, I said he's a marine biology pervert psychopath. He's not necessarily like a PhD or anything. I'm just saying he likes to jack off to starfish. Oh no, the coral farts! Nah, man, I'm hooked. Yeah, this movie has a particular wavelength that you've kind of got to tune into, I think. I actually kind of wish I'd seen this in an actual theater. I enjoyed the fuck out of it, like, laughing at how dumb and absurd it is, and enjoying the, like, genuinely, like, interesting, dreamy atmosphere and cinematography. But I know it pissed off a lot of audience members.
Vancouver, British Columbia.
I'm not necessarily saying it's bad, it just seemed very bizarre. Oh yeah, definitely boards, yeah. No, this film is like all over the place. I mean, you'll see. Wasn't he wearing PPE if he was studying deadly coral farts? That's a good question.
So how old is this guy?
I think he's 31.
That's so hot. When are you gonna make your move?
I can't. He's unavailable.
What do you mean? Like married?
Well, he's engaged.
Oh my God, are you kidding? He's right.
I don't know.
Look, it's easy. Get him alone in a small room. You put one hand on the wall, the other hand on his chest.
What? Yeah. No, they're logging in through like the AOL Interpol connection.
We can do this right now.
I don't know.
Hi, Chase. Hello, Chase.
Oh, hi, ladies.
Chase, we've been doing some digging into the transfers of cabbage. We're finding some really interesting patterns of movement over the last financial quarter. I made a spreadsheet.
Those are
I
Interpol
did this
agents?
math.
No, they're college students.
That sounds like great work, ladies.
This
but I need
guy
you
is
to
the
put
this
aside
guy's the
cabbage research.
Interpol
Something's
agent.
come up. There's been a murder.
They're
in
just
Rosarito,
assisting
Mexico.
Interpol for
Noah is
extra
there
credit.
investigating. I'll be
Duh.
joining her tomorrow. The victim was a brilliant marine biologist and mathematician, specializing in coral reefs. I'm sending you the
Teresa
dossier.
Gorgeous?
I need
What?
you two to scour the databases for everything you can find on this woman.
We're on it.
I mean, I guess
Okay,
every
I'll start
character
searching
in this
Lexus.
movie has a
Got it.
dumb
I'm on
name.
Lexus.
To be fair, the guy who was just on the computer screen then is called Chase National.
I was
Is this supposed to take
A
place in the
dog.
90s? Yes.
not sure of the breed. I don't know dogs.
What color?
Did you have spots?
Well, there was another dog with me. Black.
She's just talking about
And I
his
was
dog
black.
dreams.
And tan.
I was black.
We're sniffing around like crazy.
And
or something.
tan.
God, our sensory world was so rich.
Let's hold on to that. Describe the sensations. Were they smells or images?
I want to say fish.
Where are the fish leading you? Back towards the ocean?
Oh wait, no,
I mean, it's
that
probably coral.
I think that
No,
like was
I knew the
a
dream was
psychic
real.
dream,
I knew the smuggler
psychopath.
was dead. But how's this connected to Teresa Gorgeous? She's a coral scientist, sure. But in Mexico. I mean, can coral kill two people? And what would that even mean?
Chase, no wine till it's time. Right now we're just talking about the dream. Don't worry where it leads. What are you wearing?
Electric blue silk shirt, black pleated slacks, belt, no tie.
You need to relax. Loosen your belt and breathe.
Why was the vibrator just shown again? It's called visual storytelling.
Take off your
Boards.
Much better. Now, tell me about those chirping sounds you heard.
How to make a peanut what? I need to watch I'm an Interpol agent, but I need to look up a YouTube tutorial on how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
Tijuana, Mexico.
You see what I mean when I'm like, this was directed by space aliens who've never seen a movie before. Good, good. Get this, like, long shot of her pouring tea. A comically large amount of tea. What is happening? It's called symbolism.
Facts on the beach.
Did you learn a lot in episode 1, chat? Is this porn? No. Like, this, as I said before, this film has a lot of shots in it that genuinely look very striking. It's like an yes, it's like an anime, exactly, Wolfie. What the fuck is he dying of? I have no clue what's supposed to be happening story-wise. Two hot, sexy Interpol agents chase National and no Saint Aubergine.
No. There's been another murder.
Are investigating...
We have to go to the beach.
Are investigating a bunch of coral-based murders.
Rosarito.
In a postmodern,
Mexico.
softcore, 90s erotic thriller TV show Fever Dream universe.
Habíamos hablado. Estoy aquí para recoger el expediente médico de Teresa Gorgeous.
Claro. No. ¿De qué agencia viene?
Interpol.
Oh, Interpol. Listen, I'm sorry, but I cannot release those documents to you.
But you told me to come pick them up.
Oh, no. You're
How could it be
mistaken.
postmodern?
We're happy
What the
to
fuck do you
collaborate.
think
This is an
postmodern
interagency
means,
request,
Wolfie?
but I need a request from another police organization. Good luck. Como este.
Discúlpame.
Future? Oh my
Dime,
god.
Rico.
Postmodernism is a
¿Sabes
fucking
cuando me
artistic movement that's been a thing
quieres que
since
te
like the
enseñe?
50s. Modernism is like the 50s. Modernism is kind of like earlier than that, Aaron. Like, World War II basically made modernism turn into postmodernism. It was kind of a response to that.
Are you with the Zapatistas? What? No, I mean, they're amazing, but I got this at Groundworks, which is
Like,
a really
modern is
sick,
now, so
radical
postmodern is
public
future.
bookstore at UC
Literally
San Diego.
no one in the
Okay.
world means the
in the
future
60s,
when they
served
say
all the pastors on the
postmodern,
campus,
Wolfie.
like
Literally
legendary.
nobody in the
Angela
world
Davis,
means
Herbert
that.
Marcuse,
Postmodern
and
refers
I
to
was
a
setting myself on
movement in
fire,
academic
and one of the
criticism,
big campaigns
in
was to name the new
literature, in
college
the
paper building,
film
the
industry, in
Zapata,
like
to
visual
center
arts
global
and
consciousness.
music.
Well, that didn't happen, but
Basically
there's been
everything
activism on campus
post
ever
World
since.
War
Like,
II.
not a lot, but like, look. UCSD was explicitly founded as a weapons engineering school based in no blacks, no Jews-ass segregated La Jolla.
Did you just say Jew-ass segregated La Jolla?
And that's like diversity, but such
What?
a fucked up situation. They're like refugees from the U.S. war, and now they're at a school to build weapons. Same with Filipino students who are here on the GI Bill and part of the war machine against their own homes. It is crazy how conservative the campus is.
She said a
but
few things
if you
there,
listen,
yeah.
trying-
She's really
Right
going
now,
all
we're
in on
fighting for a
it.
living wage for custodial workers, which is a student issue. They are the family of many Hispanic students. And there's this huge anti-immigration push in California, anti-affirmative action too, with bills like SB1, SB2, and Prop 209, which have devastated the already shitty minority situation at the UCs. I guess in comparison to the 60s, this stuff seems pen and trivial.
No, not at all. Like, you're fighting for where you live.
Wow. So, that guy you're with, what's he doing?
He's
meditating or was hot. Can I talk to him? Do you think I'd be bothering him? Oh no, go.
I'm Gen Y and I didn't know about that. That's fascinating. Because I guarantee you have seen many, many, many things that are postmodern. Like, have you ever watched a Charlie Kaufman film? Adaptation,
Hola,
Eternal
okay,
Sunshine, The Spotless Mind,
Interpol,
like,
welcome.
well, he
Yeah,
didn't
you can
direct
look
that.
But
Fucking
everyone's just
Synecdoche,
cleaning up.
New York,
That's better.
anything like
Yeah,
that.
that's glitter.
All, like, Paul Thomas Anderson's films are extremely, like, postmodern. Anything by Terry Gilliam. Being John Malkovich is... Being John Malkovich is so postmodern that it's literally taught at university in classes on postmodernism. Why is he sweeping sand? Because this film was made by aliens, psychopath. Was that movie we watched last week postmodern?
He was
yes.
a professional bodyboarder.
Definitionally, yes.
Very
Here I
beloved
am.
at this beach. There was only one witness.
All of a sudden, there were multiple of him. Many hymns. Time was moving at different speeds.
Ma'am, I think you're tripping
Sky
on
sparkled
acid.
like water.
Ma'am, how much acid have you had today?
Sometimes there was no horizon. The ocean was upside down. Then he staggered out of the water with a gunshot wound in his chest. And then he died. It's crazy.
I think she's had too much salt.
Holy, okay, yeah, she's pretty drunk.
A large caliber bullet entered to the left of his
Who are
spine,
you?
punctured his heart
This
and
is
seemed to
okay, we've
explode
got a
inside the
new
chest
Interpol
cavity.
agent.
There was massive hemorrhaging and organ damage. The angle of entry is unclear. I'd almost say the bullet either came from the ocean or the sky.
He was shot by a
That can't be
starfish.
right.
How about we continue this over dinner some night?
So when the ocean turned upside down, yes, that actually happened, Wolfie. And now they're just gonna have a frolic on the beach. Shark is 12-ounce mouse postmodern. Yes. Like, what is the film doing? This is all part of our Interpol police methodology. You wouldn't get it. It's a little above your pay grade. You're not in Interpol. Could you shut the fuck up asking me about is everything postmodern?
Where to go, Rico?
What is it?
The tourist that gorgeous toxicology report.
Finally. And?
Nothing. They're calling it a stroke.
Stroke my ass.
Yeah, do that, actually. It's kind of itchy. Wait, she brought... What? Did you think the title of this chapter was Facts on the Beach for nothing? Oh no! They're being spied on by the coral! What have I wanted into? Some kind of birdemic? Yeah, this movie is kind of like the unholy love child of, like, Tim and Eric, Birdemic, Twin Peaks and fucking I'm mind blanking on the last one. After last season. That's it. Thank you, boards. Yeah. It's like a weird mixture of After Last Season, Twin Peaks, Birdemic, and Tim and Eric.
Coral me bad.
Yeah, I was thinking of After Last Season. But no, that's why I was like, we need to watch this. This movie is completely insane in a way I've never seen a movie really be before. But nobody knows it exists or talks about it. Because as far as I was aware, yeah, like it wasn't on Tubi, it wasn't easily accessible unless you were in the right market over streaming. So I feel like that's really held it back. Whichever one of you secretly works for Tubi and added this movie to their library in response to hearing me talk about it, thank you for doing that. Did you ever say how you found it? I saw this at a film festival like 2 years ago, Wolfie. I saw this in a movie theater. And it had probably the most, like, angry stormings out of the theater by viewers before the film was over of any MIF screening I've ever been to. But also, I was, like, laughing a lot at how insane it is. This was at a festival, oh my god. Yeah, and, like, half the audience was pissed, Teo. The other, like, 50% were like me and was kind of enjoying it as a so bad it's good thing. Similar to my experience with Megalopolis. But, like, there were a lot of people at the theater who did not fuck with this movie. It became like a running joke in my screening. Every time because, like, it was a smallish theater. So small that, like, when you exited the theater up the back, unless you were crouching down, you would, like, your head would pass by the projector beam, right? So you could see the silhouette of people leaving. And, like, it just kept happening. Like, every, like, 15 minutes, you would see another old person get up and, like, huffily storm out of the theater. And we would see their silhouette projected on screen. And it became, like, a running joke. It was hilarious. Would you call this a Megalopolis type film? No, not really. I don't really think they're comparable at all. For one thing, Megalopolis looks like complete shit. This actually looks kind of nice. The vibe and, like, tone is completely different. This is at least trying to be kind of self-aware and comedic,
Acapulco,
I think,
Mexico.
to a certain extent. But also, it has the team of two thing where it's like execution is so insane that it kind of comes back around to just being funny and fascinating because it's like, why would you even make the movie like this? You know what I mean? Megalopolis was just a filmmaker trying to say too much, too incoherently, and so it just turned into a giant, awkward, maniacal, like, vanity project mess. This is, like, way more weirder and niche with its, like, what it's going for. It's very aesthetic. It is. Oh, god damn it. Well, gonna have to mute the VOD. I somehow missed that scene when I was skimming through. Alright. Well, it's not a big deal.
Chase, you've got that meeting.
Mm-hmm.
God
what have you
damn
got
it.
there?
Nothing.
Okay.
Oh, well. Rep VOD, yeah. Oh well, sometimes those things happen. As I've said before, I skim through these movies to try and make sure there's nothing like that, but like, if it's too quick of a shot, I will just sometimes miss it because I'm just kind of like scrubbing through it.
What can I tell you about coral?
Everything.
So, coral is a very, very simple animal. They're really closely related to jellyfish, and if you want to picture them, they're basically just sacs with arms on them. The sac is where everything happens. It's both the stomach, the mouth, and the butt. And the arms are how they capture food out of the water. Coral famously have this amazing symbiotic relationship with algae. The corals give algae a home, and in return, algae give them excess sugars from photosynthesis. This gives corals their lavish colors and the extra energy to fight other organisms and dominate the ecosystem. But what's much more amazing and totally unique about coral is their clonality. You know, it's like the real individual is the colony. There's no
The way
quote,
this actress
I.
delivers her
And
dialogue
this
is
is
so
one of the really
funny.
important things about corals. They live together, but they die alone. And by that I mean that individual deaths don't really matter. Just because half a coral colony dies doesn't mean anything about the other half. The coral polyps that are still alive can, in fact, regenerate the dead parts of a colony. You know how a lizard can regrow its tail? Imagine, it's like the tail can regrow the lizard.
Damn.
Damn!
Yeah, it's funny actually.
She learned all of this
Coral
yesterday.
reef science
Yeah.
started as a geologic
She
discipline.
read all this on Wikipedia last
really
night.
basically began because the Clipper ship trade started up. The Europeans were going from the northern to the southern hemisphere, and they were really, really worried
Her name
about
is
these
Beef? Dr.
things growing up
Veronica
to the surface
Beef.
and blocking their trade routes. So they sent some nerds out there, and they were like, "Hey nerds, are these coral reefs gonna take over the world?" And isn't it ironic that now we're worried they're gonna disappear? Like the whole reason this started was to stop them from taking over the world.
Jamaica. Sounds nice.
Jamaica's like a graceland for coral reef scientists. It's like this case study
Why
for
is she
interactions
posed up
between
like
humans
that?
and coral. I mean, there's a long history of land pressures. Overfishing, agriculture, the plantations. But in the last 10 years or
I was
so,
working
it's
on a better
really gone
Bullworth
to
poster.
shit.
Took me a while.
We're taking all the fish out of the water.
Nice.
We're
Link
polluting
it
the
at the
water.
end of the
We're
movie,
changing the
Johnny, and
sediment
we'll take a
cycle.
look at it.
And all of this stuff is killing the corals.
Are you worried about the corals going extinct?
Hey, we all go extinct eventually. One species goes away, another takes over.
Great line delivery,
Matters
Veronica.
just depends on your personal perspective.
I have a question, but I'm almost embarrassed to ask.
Chase, you can ask me anything.
Can corals emit some kind of poison
Do you think
gas?
they made the actors watch
Chase,
Birdemic
you have
and told them
such an
just like
imagination.
perform the
I'll
characters
just
like
say,
that?
I've never heard of a gas, but who knows? We're always discovering new things about coral. Like some species of coral, their larvae has a little tail.
So is this a porn
and they
about
can find
coral?
their
It's
reef
not a
by
porn.
following its
It's a
sound.
classy,
They can
erotic
somehow
thriller.
feel its
Like Baywatch After
vibration.
Dark, A Bear's
They're
Nest.
attracted to it. It's really wild, the sound of the reefs. It's like, have you ever heard the sound of like snapping shrimp?
Yeah.
Is there any way that
Yeah.
Coral can
I love how no
communicate
Saint
or
Aubergine
even
always
send
sounds
signals?
like she's high as fuck.
Within a colony, for sure. There's a thin layer
Meanwhile,
of tissue
Chase
across the
National is
surface
just
of the
like
entire
an
coral.
unbothered
And
Chad
the polyps can kind
in his
of
90s
use
suit.
these tubes underneath to sort of shuttle resources back and forth to one another. But they only do that within the colony.
What about communication?
Howdy chums, how
between
deep in are we? I don't know, we're like partway
Or
through
across
Calvera,
distances.
closing, so I got you all in my ear. We're watching a fascinatingly bizarre
sorry.
movie.
I'm not sure what you're driving at.
Typical scientist attire.
Can corals conspire to commit a murder?
The issue is not communication, it's consciousness. And coral are cool, but they have no intelligence. And philosophy or whatever is beyond my pay grade. But I mean, we are always learning more about non-human intelligence. Whales can communicate with their songs across entire oceans. Dolphins have culture. They can teach each other new hunting tactics and pass those on. And I mean, it's not just
Dolphins
mammals. Like,
have
octopuses are crazy
culture.
But all that said, there's like two necessary things to develop
That was
intelligence.
that was an amazing line delivery. I gotta watch that again.
Non-human intelligence.
This was in Myth, it
Whales
was.
can communicate with their songs across entire oceans. Dolphins have culture.
I love how
can
she
teach each other new
shrugs her
hunting
shoulders,
tactics
like,
and
I don't
pass those
know,
on.
culture,
I
I
mean,
guess,
it's
or
not just
whatever.
mammals. Like, octopuses are crazy intelligent. But all that said, there's like two necessary things to develop intelligence. The first is some kind of complicated nervous system. And the second is evolutionary pressure towards intelligence. Corals don't have nervous systems, and they've thrived for so long, in their current state for 26 million years without them. So to develop them, that would be evolutionarily expensive. They're basically just sacks with
Marine-
arms.
Wait, was she
and they
saying
dominate the
octopuses?
ocean. Why would they need consciousness?
Instead of octopi, that's
sorry.
really funny.
I'm not sure any of this will help you catch your criminal.
We're not trying to catch anyone.
Now we've
We should
gotten
be
into the
clear, we're not
scientific
cops.
jacuzzi.
You're not trying to solve a mystery?
Not exactly. We're more trying to learn the mystery.
Like, me with the mystery.
Yeah, something like that.
I totally misunderstood. I thought they were Interpol.
Interpol aren't cops. It's Interpolice.
We do coordination, administration, and lately in our case,
I love how, like, this movie, this insane movie, and only this movie, is like the one piece of media that exists in the universe that actually correctly describes what Interpol does.
deep research.
So you don't have guns?
Handcuffs?
Well, you can borrow mine.
Alright, we are coming up to a bit I think I have to censor.
Next. Temporary erogenous zones.
Ooh, we get a preview of next chapter. What the fuck are these titles, man? I don't know. I wish I could tell you. Here I am. You're gonna have to. I mean, I already said that.
Tijuana, Mexico.
Oh, wait. Okay, we're good. But yeah, I already said I was going to have to mute the VOD, yeah. This might be my favorite movie to watch while tripping.
Damn it.
Like I said, if you can tune in to the right frequency that this film is on, I think being high definitely helps. This movie is pretty hilarious.
Nice.
Was he jacking off in the garden? What? That's a cartoon. I might just blank that. Oh, is octopuses correct? I always thought it was octopi. Like, that was the correct term, and octopuses was just like saying hung instead of hanged, you know? Hell yeah! Chase Nationals getting down with some goth baddies. Let's fucking go. Meanwhile, his two college interns are doing some whack-ass interpretive dance practice. It depends on context, mostly, for which plural would be used. Ah, okay. You never really appreciate how much work goes into a film until you see this. Exactly. What the fuck is going on? Chase National is getting high and dancing at this rave with these goth chicks. It's part of his investigation into the Coral murders somehow. I know we have no info. What was the budget? No clue. This Suspiria remake got weird. Yeah, I don't know what's happening here. Look, Shark, it's an Interpol thing. You wouldn't get it. That's true. That's true. I don't understand their investigative methods. I guess that's why I'm not in Interpol. Oh yeah, and then this just happens. I totally forgot about this. You'll never be Shilong Lang, Shark. I know. But yeah, we've reached the video clip part of the movie. Is this an original song? I don't know. Or was this just a singer who agreed to be in the movie for some reason? Maybe she's friends with the directors? I don't know. I have no clue. Yeah, it's a real Deandra vibe. Well, you know, actually, wait. I think I remember reading somewhere that, like, the two co-directors are musicians more than they are filmmakers. This might be one of the directors of the movie. I don't know what she looks like. At this point, I've given up trying to make any sense of this. You're not meant to make sense of it, boards. It's like a David Lynch film. You just gotta let it wash over you. Experience the vibe. The wall one. Oh, can you understand? Oh, yeah, I guess you would be able to. Misery. Yeah, you can understand what she's saying. This is much better directed than a Deandra movie. Oh, undoubtedly. For people who are primarily musicians, they've got a pretty good understanding of, like, cinematography, at the very least. I mean, this film is insane and doesn't feel like a real movie, but it looks really nice. The lyrics are kind of interesting. Nice. Well, maybe that is the director. Co-director. This is like climax made by people in middle school. I mean, I think it's clearly meant to be stilted and awkward, Johnny. Like, you can't tell me Veronica Beef's performance wasn't like, that wasn't clearly an intentional directorial choice.
Oh, hey.
Not a critique, just a comparison. I mean, it kind of is a critique, but are you free to critique it? I just think that's a weird comparison.
I think I
Oh, you're just trying to do a funny. Okay.
I think
it's wonderful that science is studying the minds of other animals. I do. But they are defining terms like consciousness.
It feels like a college film for sure. Yeah, I would say that's more fair.
Before we know what those things are, even for ourselves. There's no way of knowing how much we don't know. We're surrounded by all these...
Like, this feels like something that, like, really talented filmmaking students would make at college before they go on to make, like, a proper movie later.
A chorus of bells.
Mm-hmm.
Free throws? The zone? Perfect. Brilliant.
Next. Doppelgangbang.
Are you excited for the preview of next episode, chat? Alright, I do have to blank this next bit. Alright, it's got into after last season. Yeah, no, do you understand the after last season comparisons now? Isn't after last season also about psychic ghosts? Have you seen How To? I've seen the first season.
Vancouver, British Columbia.
I can't.
Well, the narration came in like after they'd already said the line.
Cool breeze and a wheatgrass
Great.
shot. Oh, I'll have a wheatgrass shot.
Also,
too.
great fucking juice, great fucking juice store sign that just looks like a piece of cardboard that you've drawn the word juice on with like colored pencil.
Oh, that's cute.
I was eating something.
Sweet or salty?
Salty. Okay, let's talk about mouthfeel. Hard or soft? It was definitely soft. It was eggs. Scrambled. Oh my god, it's working. That's why we do our training. Okay, you were eating scrambled eggs. Then what? And then I finished eating the eggs and they came out of me. Unscrambled.
Are they talking about her
The whole
dreams
egg.
again?
Hard boiled. It came out of where? Your mouth?
I wish
Vagina?
David. Yeah, I'm sad David Lynch
Wait,
never got to see
Cats come out of
this.
vaginas? Hey,
I think he
please,
would have
I need
loved
your
Dream
help.
Team.
The egg was just there. in my
R.I.P.
hands.
King.
All right. How did you feel? Happy? Sad? I was listening. Like the egg was a message. Wait. That's why the dream was so important. There was a message for me.
What was the message?
Sorry. Was the message in English?
So where's the coral? Interesting question, chat. Will the movie forget the whole coral thing and not even circle back to that? What do you think's gonna happen?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Horsefly. 1, 2, 3. Hamster.
Chainsaw.
1, 2, 3. Rain.
Okay.
We almost have it. 1, 2.
This movie doesn't even know it's a movie. It's not a movie. It's a season of a 90s erotic thriller, Johnny. The movie's been very clear that it's not a movie.
Hey, Agent St. Aubergine. It's Dr. Veronica Beef. Listen.
The
I've been
best
thinking a lot
character
about
in
your
the
whole
movie, Dr. Veronica
coral
Beef.
conspiracy theory, and I really think you're sipping out the wrong straw. There are 900 species of coral, and they do not get along. Like if you take different individuals from the same species, they won't fight exactly, but they won't necessarily share resources either. Take different individuals from within a genus, and they'll fight a bit. But if you take different individuals from different families, it's like all-out war. They will digest each other, like literally eat each other. So the idea of a network of coral cooperating around the world just doesn't make any sense. Plus, of course, coral
Yeah,
can't
what if the
even make
coral
poison
was
gas.
us all along? What then,
Hold on.
chat? I love how it's so clearly not even coral. It's just a fucking rock they drool over with
Anyways,
green
you've got my
pen.
number.
Oh no,
If you
look
need
out,
anything
Veronica
else,
Beef!
Definitely give me a call. Bye.
The coral farts! Cat. Should something happen in this scene? No. No, just keep zooming in on them. It's building atmosphere. Oh, now it's just challenges. Said
What's
something
that?
to your Discord
Teresa
DMs.
Gorgeous
Let me have a look.
papers that Chase asked us about. I'm sure there's some connection to the coral smuggler we've been missing. Venice.
No, come on.
Ah, nice. The updated one.
You're not
Awesome.
thinking, you're
Thank you,
spinning.
Olivia. Yeah, maybe
Come
I'll
here.
update the Soylenial writing alert
your
to
breath.
that.
Notice your body. Your mind and body are intertwined, though neither side is totally in control. There are feedback loops. When your mind is spinning, it changes your heart rate, your neurotransmitters, the actual chemicals in your sweat. Body stress is perceived by the mind. It is received in the somatosensory cortices and insular regions of the brain. Brain activity slows and creativity becomes impaired.
I didn't
You're
mean to be
stuck.
rude, but if this is an erotic thriller,
But
I
there
have
is a
to say I
mystery.
haven't been aroused once,
You
more put off.
return
I mean, that's the
back
point.
to your
Here
body.
I am. It's like an
become
erotic
aware of
thriller
things
without the
that aren't
sex.
stress.
Like, it's a
Things
parody
like
of erotic
the
thrillers.
pleasure of relaxation and of movement. Like when an athlete
Like, the movie description literally says it's like postmodern. That tends to imply a certain level of like satirical deconstruction of the subject matter.
Incredible speeds. And there is no separation between mind and body and the world. That's why we came here, Venice.
Well, then it's
I want
halfway
to
there.
get you in
I
the
think it's a hard needle to hit. Like,
I'm
Showgirls
getting
was
there.
meant to be an anti-erotic thriller. Paul Verhoeven specifically talked about how he wanted to make it kind of like so lurid and so sexual and like so intensified that it's just completely unerotic and off-putting. However, that ended up just making it a really unpleasant, uncomfortable movie to watch. So it was a massive failure at the box office. I think even when you succeed at doing that, it's still like a really hard sell, you know? I think this movie hits the needle perfectly. Yeah, I mean, like, I feel like a lot of you went into this expecting it to be some kind of, like, coherent story and not, like, an absurdist Adult Swim shitpost. I'd like to see Paul Verhoeven's The Substance. Oh, well, yeah, exactly. Showgirls has actually followed a similar trajectory to Southland Tales and becoming a reappraised cult classic. I mean, I don't know if Southland Tales is a reappraised cult classic. It definitely has an ironic fandom who find it to just be like a fascinating cinematic train wreck. You know, like Megalopolis, a film very unlike many other films produced. But like, I mean, yeah, people definitely look back on Showgirls more fondly now. Well, just they understand that the movie kind of went over everybody's heads. Even if most people agree that it's generally not very erotic, it is kind of like unpleasant and uncomfortable to watch. Southland Tales seemed really okay. Well, maybe I was wrong about that. Being John Malkovich is a masterpiece. I don't know why you're comparing. No, I don't know where you got the implication that this was like anything like one of the best movies made in the last 30 years. I literally never sold it as that. All the top reviews for it on Letterboxd say it's a misunderstood masterpiece. That's insane to me. This almost feels like Rubber. Yeah, I mean, it's much closer to something like Rubber. Exactly, Bear's Nest. This is a niche cinematic in-joke.
I've been thinking. You know that guy whose emails we've been tracking?
Mr. Cabbage?
Yeah, the one who's always bragging about smuggling cabbage across the border?
Right. Cabbage means cash.
Yeah, right, but what if cabbage doesn't mean cash? What if cabbage means coral?
Oh my god. Cabbage means coral? Yeah. See, like, I don't know how you could possibly take this movie seriously when it has shots in it like this, where, like, she turns the shower off, and 2 seconds later, she just, like, immediately slides out of the bathroom door with her head, like, fully tied up like that. Like... I love the concept.
Have you heard anything from your interns?
What I'm trying to say by mentioning John
I
Malkovich
got a
is how
voicemail
this
from him
should be
today,
more
but
insane.
it didn't make any sense.
I think it's very
It was scrambled.
weird.
Bad connection?
Maybe. I should go back.
It's
to
fine
Canada.
if you just don't like
then I
it,
feel like we're
Johnny.
not
It's
done
just
here
like a
yet.
weird thing to compare it
you
to
can't be
being
in two
John
places at
Malkovich.
once. Hey, look. That couple is watching us.
Yeah, they're probably waiting for us to go.
The pose of the girl on the left
Maybe.
is killing me in the last
Or
scene.
maybe they
Yeah.
want company.
No, like,
You feel free. My
this
bad
film
knees
is like
acting
rubber.
up.
It's like an absurdist shit
You're all for
post.
injury.
Not football, baby. Soccer.
I was a soccer player, actually. Oh yeah, I forgot about this scene too. I mean, what can I even say to this? I too like to dream about doing jazzercise with my 10 clones of myself. Now we're in Breen territory, yeah. No, like, this film has its moments. Yeah, and then they all have a big orgy. Title drop.
The biggest organ.
See, it's all connected to the coral, baby. It all comes back to the coral.
Mallorca, Spain.
You can't say this is more than just a shitpost, right? What? I literally never pretended it was anything other than that. I feel like there's a lot of confusion about what this... Maybe I was too ambiguous calling it Chubby Trash Cinema Club. But, like, you realize that the films we watch on here are bad, right? Like... What, did I ever imply this was, like, anything other than that? We're surprised when we actually get good stuff like Bullworth. Yes, exactly. I mean, Bullworth is Mystery Shark Theater, but the theme of both ones is like finding like, yeah, so bad it's good, cinematic oddball type shit. And then like Tubi Trash Cinema Club is for stuff that is not good enough for Mystery Shark Theater. That like has even less budget than a normal B movie. That's even more obscure. That like nobody's ever fucking seen. You know? Like, Clifford is a Mystery Shark Theater movie. This is a Tubi Trash Cinema Club movie.
I'm going to make sure I'm not going to spoil this by...
Bullworth was
putting the
peak?
wrong
It was.
side first.
But I literally introduced Bullworth by saying this is very different from the kind of stuff we usually watch on stream because it's actually critically acclaimed and might even be a great film.
He's a very humane person and would never actually do an experiment like this. This is a thought cat, so it's all right. As far as I can make out...
Peniris?
Yes, that's what the equation...
Sir Roger Peniris?
That's not what happens.
I know it's probably Peniris, but considering the sexy tone of this, that feels intentional.
Yes, I think that's correct. There is a mystery that goes beyond the Schrödinger equation.
The Schrödinger equation?
I consider that the key issue is consciousness. And I believe that human consciousness is based on the ability to understand. What about animal consciousness? Well, I've been talking about this poor cat. It's only a thought cat, so it's not so poor. But anyway...
But yeah, Tubi Trash lives up to the name. Yeah, exactly.
And I certainly believe that. And I believe it goes down.
What about life generally? That's more of a question. But the thing I wanted to say here is there is something
non-computational going on in understanding. So, for physical reasons, we need a new theory anyway. Then, of course, you think, well, how do our brains work? And well, there's neurons and synapses. These are all mechanical. There's no more reason to think this would generate consciousness any more than a computer program would, which it can't. So I was a bit stuck. But then, Andre Onhammer, an anesthesiologist in Ann Arbor, he wrote
Did they just film a lecture to university or something for this section?
Microtubules. I was so ignorant, I'd even heard of such things. You see, maybe these things act as a computer in some sense.
This is how I would imagine the ending of House of Leaves would be as a movie. I've read House of Leaves, Johnny. Have you?
I rather like these tubes.
Also, I have no idea what you mean by that.
Symmetrical arrangements.
This couldn't be less like House of Leaves.
At this extraordinarily small scale, there's a genuine chance there could be quantum effects associated with these things.
All the structures that make the brain, the nervous system, first emerged underwater. The mind evolved in the sea. Our skulls are like aquariums.
Let's put that up here.
I like to do this sometimes. It's a picture I've used in some of my books. It's kind of like my only comment on philosophy. You see, if I can draw a picture of it, then I'm happy making a philosophical statement. It's the three worlds and the three mysteries which contain them. You see, why are these separate spheres in an interlocking dance?
What does any of this mean?
I think it's a mystery. And there are perhaps different connections, but the one I think is most intriguing, most mysterious, is beauty. And not just platonic beauty, but physical beauty, which only becomes beauty when it is perceived by consciousness.
This was produced by Jane Schobrun, the director of I Saw the TV Glow. Not even joking, look it up. That's fucking hilarious. Really, that's fascinating.
I'm from the States originally. I went to the University of Florida.
Oh, you're a gator.
A
That's
gay?
I came down to Mexico to do my residency. And it's so beautiful. What can I say? I fell in love. So, I gotta ask. What's the story with you and your partner?
Chase?
Yeah.
Chase is my best friend. He saved my butt about 1,000 times, and I've saved his butt too. I know whatever is going on in my life.
Yeah,
with
maybe
my
you with
relationships, or him with his. I know there's always someone out there I can totally trust. It keeps me focused and honest.
And brave.
Alright, I can censor this bit.
Hey, babe. Meet me in the shower.
Downstairs. Make this quick, I'm in the middle of something.
I'm in the middle of something, too. Where have you been? In the beach? You smell like the beach.
Oh, it's the
How long have
invisible
you been here?
pervert from
A
before.
few days. Don't worry. I tended your garden. I have something very important to tell you. Can I have a cigarette? I was speaking with some of my Canadian friends and heard an interesting bit of information. A name. It relates to your beach business. No. Can a boy get a light? You're not going to like it. It involves a dark, wet corner of Chase's past.
Ooh, dark and wet, you
Do you want me
say?
to tell you?
Yes, obviously.
And dank, too?
I need to whisper it.
So the invisible guy's probably naked.
Why do
I
you need to
assume
whisper it to
so.
me? Okay, fine. Hey, bitch, it's no. I know you've been hired to steal coral from Dr. Beef's lab, but you do not know what you're fucking with. This is not normal coral. Or maybe it is, but this is not a normal time for coral. Listen, I'm talking about killer shit. And trust me, babe, you can't handle it.
Pure,
I'm calling Dr. Beef
uncut
right now,
shit.
As soon as I find her number, so there's no point. All right? Call me.
Pure,
Do not call Chase, call
unfiltered
me.
Colombian coral.
You coming up, babe?
Yeah. You're doing great.
What's 999?
Carl.
Not 999, you dumb bitch. 666. We're fucked. Hey, callback. That's one of the bitches from the rave. Yep. Looks like Chase National did get laid after all. Oh my god, the coral attacks are happening worldwide! A second coral reef has hit the Twin Towers! Isn't 999 an emergency number in some countries? Or am I just... You are overthinking the significance of that there. They quite literally definitively show that it's 666 because she was holding the phone up, she was holding the beeper upside down. You can tell this is the correct way because it says 1 new there. And then they also flash it on screen a bunch of times. 1 new. That, like, it's not 999. I'm really sorry. You're fine, Boards, but yeah, it's not anything to do with 999. How are we not doing any The Happening comparisons? I don't know. Why don't you make one then? What do you mean? Were you expecting another title card? Fucking 1 hour and 10 minutes into the movie?
Ashes to asses.
Is Twin Snakes supposed to be a Twin Peaks reference? Not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure. That might just be the name of their production company, which might also be a reference to Twin Peaks. I have no idea. We bookended it. Asses to ashes and ashes to asses. Do we have 20 minutes left? More like 15. It's obviously a reference to the Metal Gear Solid remake. Oh, definitely. Of course. Cat.
Valle de Guadalupe, Mexican wine country.
Nice. Take me to wine country, but make it Mexican. I want to own this on 35. Well, I mean, good news at least. You can watch it on Tubi, but I'm sure you can buy a DVD as well.
Y varios entusiastas del coral, biólogos marinos y empleados de acuarios a través del mundo han sufrido graves heridas.
Se especula que simultáneamente en distintos lugares, unas muestras y decoraciones de coral emitieron un gas venenoso. Estas imágenes
Blaming
en
it on
acuario en
deadly
Singapur
coral
muestran una
farts.
escena de caos, donde los visitantes esa mañana huyen del humo, lo cual describieron como color pastel con un aroma dulce. Entre las muertes confirmadas se encuentra la prominente investigadora de coral, doctora Verónica Beef.
No, Veronica
Las autoridades
Beef
de
is
biología
dead.
marina permanecen confundidos.
Nobody saw this coming, and honestly, we don't even know where to start.
Great. Thanks for that interview, scientist man.
Hey, Dr. Cleo. Hey, I'm Tab, the assistant coach.
Hi, Tab. Please, call me Anessa.
Nessa? When did you get in?
Late last night. I'm just seeing this place in the daylight. It's beautiful.
I love his awkward
I'm
nod
so
to the
excited
camera.
To meet them. Excuse me, could I please get a sunrise slam? And what are you having?
Otra Vicky, por favor.
I gotta say, at first, the players were pretty wary of meeting a sports psychologist, but this wine tasting has scored you major points.
Oh, great. You know, wine tasting, when done in a peaceful environment, attunes you to the here and now of your senses. And through describing your experience, you connect with your teammates. It's like a group meditation, but even more communal and fun. I knew this was a new team and they may not have a lot in common, so I pitched the idea to the coach.
Well, he loved the idea.
He is a genius.
I would be fascinated to watch the
Man,
director's
it'll be
cut
interesting to
version
see
you
some
have
of
of
these
this
guys at a wine
psychopath,
tasting.
which just has
When
like
you saw
some
them
guy
last night,
rambling
you'd be
like a
pretty sure some of them were
maniac
married to
before
Bud
each
Light.
chapter, like introducing
lead
it.
was
That
founded on
sounds
some
really
pretty
funny.
Radical ideas. Can I ask, are you a true believer?
The commissioner is a man of great vision.
What the fuck
No,
does
this
that
is one of his
mean?
properties.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Is he an agent?
Did she just ask if he's an Asian? Very stealthy. They definitely didn't notice. He's a real secret Asian man, it sounds like. I love that song. Which song? Secret Asian Man. Duh.
Hello. Are you on the team?
Oh.
A little weird head tilt she did.
Oh, you're charming. No, I wouldn't be caught dead wearing those long shorts. I mean, maybe in the 70s. I'm Amanda Wine Club, private investigator.
Amanda Wine Club.
And you
Great name.
are an Interpol agent, codename Midnight Shadow.
How did you...
Oh, it's all over your face, my dear. I'm joking. I recognize you from the ancient past. You see, I used to be married to Chase National.
Oh.
Yes, we're separated now, but we used to be quite passionate.
It's Chase's ex-wife.
In sync.
So, Amanda, what brings you here?
Oh, same as you, I guess.
That's right, the Chase National.
Trying to get away from it all.
The biggest badass in Interpol. Chase National is like the name of one of the main characters, Bear's Nest. That's the Asian guy. And his partner was called No Saint Aubergine.
Characteristic that we have here on the ballet.
Hey, Electrica.
It's light. It almost reminds me of grape juice.
Yo, he did not just say that wine reminds him of grapes.
No, I said grape juice.
Dumb cracker.
It's a specific flavor.
There's a foggy aroma with a hint of cherry. Almost a Pinot Noir.
Yes, very good.
How do you know that?
I spent 3 years playing for Olympia Milano. A lot of wine out there.
I played in Croatia, New Zealand, Poland, and Argentina. Only thing I can do is order pizzas.
Do you guys notice a note of tobacco?
For sure.
I think I did this wrong. I need some more.
Yeah, the fro comb is fucking hilarious. I'm clearly not cultured enough for this Kojima level writing. I mean, if Kojima wrote this, the character would be called Interpol Man.
This one.
And it would unironically be a way better written
Like
movie than
sniff,
this.
swirl, sip, spit. Switch.
I still like Veronica
Switch.
B, the marine biologist. She's my favorite. Yeah, it would be way more coherent, for one thing. I don't know how self-aware it is that the song lyrics literally say killing time when they're just having another pointless sequence where nothing happens play out.
Man, I don't know much about this league. All I heard is I get to play closer to home, and there's no drug testing.
Hell
That's good
yeah.
enough for me.
I'm gonna smoke so
One
much
thing
crack.
I don't get, who owns this team?
What? You really don't know much about the league.
What?
We own it. Co-ed, co-op.
Hell yeah, they're woke! Let's go! I love the hip progressive 90s. I don't hate this, I'll say that much. No, it's fascinating. Like I said, it's like a movie from another planet.
Oh, no.
Made by aliens who've
Do you
never
feel badly?
seen movies, but
Well,
have
not
kind of
too
had
badly, I
it
hope.
explained to them what they are.
Well, I'm on a new mission to even out my tan. Oh, it's a long story. You probably love it, actually. I'll send Polaroids. It's really beautiful out here. It's like a Mexican wine country.
Right, just like the narration said.
Oh, I'm on a new case. But I can't tell you much about it, you know. Corporate clients. But anyways, it's very dry, very firm.
Have you all seen Essence?
I don't think he's here yet.
Why not?
No idea. I can't think of the last time I saw him, actually.
I can. And it was crazy. We were in Miami, walking on our way to lunch, just talking. We cross under this palm tree and he slows way down. There's this palm frond that's softly brushing the tops of his hair. And he keeps walking in little circles to make it happen, looking peaceful. And I was like, Essence! But nothing. For I bet a solid minute. It's like he's in a trance or something. And just like that, snaps out of it. Acting totally normal again, we go to lunch and have some fantastic medianoches.
Keep zooming in on him. Keep zooming in on him. Maybe if we zoom in more, it'll make the shot interesting.
Entre las muertes confirmadas, doctora Verónica Biff.
Y subcomandante Marcos sigue desaparecido.
No way.
Is she just watching the movie now? Isn't this a shot from earlier in the film? Oh my god! Balaclava Man was the killer all along! A character we've never even seen up until this point in the movie! Shot of her, like... I love the shot of her superimposed over this picture of him. And fucking expression on her face is so stupid. Next season.
Nocturnal emissions.
And that was Dream Team, chat. A film by Lev Kalman and Whitney Horn. So when does the sequel come out? I don't think there's going to be one, Aaron. I'm a change man. Yep. I told you, chat. I was like, we have to watch this. I knew going into it that some of you were probably going to absolutely hate this movie because of how polarizing I've already seen it can be. Remember, like, there were many walkouts at the festival that I saw it at. Like, many people got up and walked out of the film. But I was like, I have to show you this. It's so unique and bizarre and insane. And some of you will probably really vibe with it. I love this movie. Highly recommend while high. Yeah. I can definitely see why there would be walkouts for this. I probably would have walked out. I don't hate it. I was just like, what the fuck was the plot? It's a good question.